Hey guys, just a really quick one tonight, I promise. Sydney's finished, absolutely terrific event. To be honest with you, the highlight of my day today was meeting several people from the group. Brutally honest with you, I'm going to miss some names and I'm so sorry for everyone. But there was Franciscus that popped up, there was Alex, there was Becky, my new friend, Becky, I'm sorry, but you're in trouble now. Then there was Sam, we met Mal, oh my God, back from burnout, what an absolute delight to meet you. So basically, today was really interesting. The same sort of format. So we ran what we said last night. So you had the intro, had a little snack, you had your coffee cart, you got your swag bag. Neil got up on stage in the morning, had a bit of a chat about things, where he was going, what was going on, the hype man that we call him. Then the panel was sitting there with a bit of introduction, just to try and make sure that you knew that we were actually there as well. We are a group of people that are unpaid, trying to assist you guys and assist the sellers to create a platform for sellers by sellers. So it's a genuine commitment from a group of people that have been in business a while, both small and large, that want to work with you, listen with eBay and push back on eBay. So there's a lot of buy-in from our perspective. We're on your side. We're on the side of doing things right across the board, not bitching and moaning, but making sure traction happens at the right point and getting some action points and making sure things are done through that perspective. So Neil got up and did the chat, had a bit of a browse, had a bit of a look around the area, met a lot of people in the area as well. So as I said, there was all the group that came along, but there were so many more people that were engaged, genuinely trying to drive and re-engage with eBay. And actually seeing the genuine capacity of Neil and his team, like Ria and Jeremy, Rach, all the people that were there just actually working alongside an actual crew of sellers. And you guys, because you're under the fold as well, don't think it's just us. We're there as a part of an extension of you guys. You feed through to us and you're being embraced on this journey as well. So it's not just a journey for the panel, it's not a journey for eBay, it's everybody that sells in this platform. And more of that will come out down the path too. It's a long-term strategy for eBay to get us all back involved and make sure that we're doing the right things for everyone involved in this process. It's all about lifting our sales. It helps everyone. Lifting the sales will help eBay, it'll help us, it'll help our buyers, it does the whole work. So after that, we had a bit of a 2 25-minute sessions, just having a bit of a workshop as we discussed yesterday and just went over a few questions. The audience had a few queries, people were throwing it at us, people were throwing it at the eBay team, just trying to get some problems fixed and looking at some variations for what needs to be done to fix some things within the platform, be it business policies, be it promoted listings, whatever the case may be. These workshops are actually quite engaging and everyone's really invested in the conversation as well, which really refreshing. I'm ex-corporate, I think I've told you guys that, and to actually have a corporate, somebody the size of eBay, actually sit and digest this information, and we see the spit out, so we have a debrief afterwards and we're actually listening and checking out what's going on to try and make sure we're fine-tuning the approach of the panel and the roadshow so that we're sort of all ears for this whole process. Or eBay's all ears. I don't want to own that space. It's got nothing to do with me with regards to this initiative. I'm being brought along for the ride and still feel very honoured to actually go out and meet you guys. To have the capability of sitting in a room with a group of sellers that I love and respect and want to see nothing but the best from these people, the best from me. You guys bring the best out in me. We all bring the best out in each other. I think that's why I love some of the YouTubers as well. Some of the actual other YouTubers in the reselling community, like Mel that I met today. Wow, the approach and genuine capacity of wanting to help other people by following somebody else's journey is awesome. eBay's trying to replicate something similar in the process of a communal activity to make sure everybody's aware and feel like they're a part of this actual community as well. I do. You should. The eBay Sellers Group does. They're all along the same ride and they know that they're actually being heard. So after those first 2 25-minute sessions, there was a few questions being thrown around and there was a lot of eBay staff around as well. Obviously we're in their backyard being Sydney, so their head office is here, or the Australian head office is here. So you had the ability to actually touch points with so many different people to get to the bottom of that situation or problem or issue or feedback or positive engagement that you wanted to talk about and actually feed that through to the right channels. All that was once again captured and will be actioned. It's not deaf ears, it's all ears, not deaf ears, all ears. So then we had that wrap up. After that was wrapped up, we sat down at a long table and had a bit of a lunch. I had the pleasure of sitting next to a couple of guys that's kids just moved down to Melbourne. That's my home turf. And we were having a good chat. Chats everything from Maripost, Nido, which is the same thing, WooCommerce interceptions or interactions, postage, freight, issues with rankings, It was really engaged. I loved it. It's where I thrive. I enjoy facts, numbers, figures, and working with people that actually want to succeed and push through with themselves. So a genuine help once again. So once lunch wrapped up, which, mate, I tell you what, the food in general, I'm not going to take that comment, but steak, I'll get my pronunciations right, and I mumble as it is, so hey, we'll skip across that. It was really quite yummy as well. Then we went back to the workshops, had another 225, so 50 minutes worth of workshops. Then we had some Q&As up on stage with Neil on the panel. Now, I've got a few bones to pick with eBay. They took me up on stage. That's a mistake. I still don't like being out in front of people. But the questions were really warm, heartfelt, and once again, I use this word again, engaging. They're trying to look for a home and look for people that are actually going to help them. And this is the All Ears Roadshow. It is eBay. It is Neil McKay. It is Ria. It is Jeremy. It's the whole crew in that building, whether they work from home or building, same thing. They're going to help us through this journey over the next few years. A seller platform for sellers by sellers. Now, when we're up on stage, there was quite a few curveballs, but eBay actually take that with a challenge. They accept that. They understand there's issues. They understand there's pain points that we express to them on a weekly basis. So we cover meetings once a week. So we'll sit with them on a weekly basis on Zoom. We actually express most of the concerns that are raised. We own that. We get that fed back. So a lot of that information is captured from groups. We're also engaged at a business level with a lot of different businesses. So we see a lot of stuff just in the wild, and we accumulate that information and feed that back through the channel at the eBay support team and Neil McKay's team. Then try and put a plan in place to actually look at actioning, fixing, resolving, etc. Example, when Australia Post shit hit the fan and there was delivery issues, we were actually able to intercept the issues where it was regarding service metrics of late deliveries and missing items and late handling, all that sort of stuff. So once the panel was done, there was Georgina, then there was Steve, then there was Paul and myself up on stage with Neil getting grilled. After that, we all hung back, had a bit of a mingle. Then I had the pleasure of catching up with Becky, Mel, Sam, and Megan. And we just had a general chat. It was great. Really appreciate it. Wish we had a longer time. One of the girls is looking at coming to Queensland as well, so fingers crossed we'll get her up there. We'll have a coffee. I actually want to get her to come along to the event as well. So yeah, look, overall, I think today was great. There was some negative feedback, which we expect, which everybody expects. Any of these roadshows where somebody's actually putting themselves on the front foot and actually willing to listen to you is quite daunting. And even for them to expose that raw nerve just shows that they care. A true sense of community is what's being developed here. And as a genuine seller from me personally, and what I think you guys should be doing, and I'm not telling you what to do because it's your business, you need to embrace this activity. You need to embrace the activity and not bring along the baggage from the past, which is really, really hard to do when you've been affected in some way, and I understand that. I'm not telling you to forget things, but let's rally around each other. Let's actually get behind each other and look what we can do. Let's look how we can support each other and leverage this new activity that eBay is willing to throw at us to try and encourage the right process and build the right process for us to move forward, all of us to move forward, and give them an opportunity, enhance that opportunity, thrive under that opportunity. Let's prove them wrong that we don't think they're bad and try and increase our business. Let's make them appreciative of what they're putting in to make their actual effort have an outcome. Their outcome and their success is from us. It's from us and the buyers, but it's from us. We provide the product. We need to embrace that change, embrace their reflection in the way they want to do things now, support each other, create an independent platform where we can look after each other and grow together. So look, Sydney's a wrap up. I'm exhausted. It's been a huge day. Really enjoyed it. I just, for the introvert in me to sit around or stand around and actually be engaged in a conversation with like-minded sellers, it just blows me away. I'm genuinely touched by some of the comments I got today and the friend requests and the messages. And I think I've made some really good friends and some really good contacts that will not only help me, they'll help the community. They'll run with this. I'll run with this. I want you to run with it too. So look, all the best. I look forward to catching you up. We're doing Melbourne next week, which I'll be there as well. I'll try and give you a little update. I wanted to do some footage in the venue today, but it was just really hard. You just were consistently talking. Becky made a comment that I was dealing with my fan club. Wouldn't quite call it a fan club. I think there was a few clubs in the back of the baggage that people were carrying, and they were ready to use them on me, but I was defended. But that's okay. That's okay. We're all good. I'm not bad. But yeah, look, it was look, thanks. From me, not eBay, but from me, myself, I love this. The panel themselves are really enjoying this as well. So embrace the guys on the panel. Feel free to reach out to them. If they've got time, they're going to say g'day anytime. They're just like me. Actually, no, they're better than me. They don't admit their faults as much as I do. But they do, they don't, they do. I'm going to get in trouble. Moving on. See yous. Thank you. See you in Melbourne. See you in Brizzy for the ones that are coming to Brizzy as well in 2 weeks. Love you all. Take care. Be good. Stay safe.